don't know. I just feel like as a redhead, I'm kind of like I'm an endangered species. Growing up, like, as an adolescent, I wanted to be anything other than a redhead. And what I wanted to be more than anything else was the raven-haired beauty. That was appealing to me. To me, that was really beauty, to have like black hair, maybe like thick black wavy hair and white skin and maybe maybe dark brown eyes. Being a redhead is exotic. Or green eyes and red lips. I mean, maybe I'm buying into the whole Snow White thing, but really, it was more like the evil queen in Snow White than Snow White. That is who I am. I am a redhead. It's the fall, and it's my time to shine because I'm a redhead. It's a pain in the neck. 2 or 3 redheads, an entire school full of people who are blondes and brunettes. And people don't get that that's difficult. I'm not trying to compare myself with being a minority necessarily. I'm not saying that I have had to undergo that kind of difficulty in life or that kind of torment or whatever. But, there actually, torment, yeah, there has been torment. There really has been. And that's something that a redhead goes through. Have you ever heard that expression, the redheaded stepchild? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I proclaim this redhead season. And you know why? You know why this is redhead season? Because look at the colors! Look at the colors! I mean, these are my colors. These are fall colors. This is what I live for. It's the time of year I live for, to be able to wear fall colors and look at the leaves and, oh, come on! Oh, I bet if he was a redhead, he would appreciate this. He would. There's something about the autumn and redheads. We're special and we're kind of, we're fiery. But, I don't think it's really a negative thing. I mean, okay, so we have a bit of a temper. I mean, that's part of all of this. And it's rather inconvenient. I don't know, it's nice to be a redhead on the one hand because I feel like we're different and we stand out. But on the other hand, it's also bad because we're different and we stand out. The problem that I see, though, with redheads is that they don't take care of their skin, and that's part of the problem. It's like you might be an attractive redhead at one point in your life, but then you go out in the sun and you don't wear, oh my God, sunscreen. Everybody should wear sunscreen. A big hat and covered with sunscreen. Okay, and there's nothing worse, covered up with my long sleeves, and a lady, my age or older or even younger, frankly, who has completely neglected her skin. A redhead. I'm talking about a redhead. No, tanning, that's not going to happen. I mean, it is like freckle and sunburn city here, and people don't really realize that that's a hard thing about being a redhead. Is we always have to be thinking about, the sun and getting a sunburn. And I mean, I wear sunscreen 24 hours a day because the UV rays still filter down. I have like 24 SPF sunscreen on right now in the fall. And I had to tell you, if it was a blizzard, I would still have it on. I would still be wearing it. If it was pouring rain or a blizzard, I would still be wearing it because I'm a redhead. I remember being so surprised that Charlie Brown had a crush on a redhead, on a little red-haired girl. Well, we're rare. I mean, it's true that we're rare. You can't deny that. It's like I once heard, it's funny, I once heard that redheads are only 6% of the world's population, but then later on, after I believed that for many years, I read that 2% of the world's population have red hair, and that we're becoming extinct. And that, like, in 100 years, there won't be any more redheads. I mean, I don't know, somewhere I heard that blondes will become extinct in 200 years. Wow, blondes get 100 more years than we do. I don't think that's true. I don't think blondes are ever going to become extinct. You know, everybody loves a blonde, and people are always going to be dyeing their hair blonde, and people breed to have blondes. You know, like there's always a desire for more blondes in the world. Does anybody ever really want to have a redhead? No, I don't think people do. And you know, as much as I kind of wished that my son had had turned out with red hair, I was kind of glad, I was kind of relieved he didn't, because then I didn't have to spend all of my time worrying about him running around in the sun.
She's a redhead talking.
You know, it's really such a nice day to just sit in the park and sit on a bench and look at the leaves and look at the river. And you know, just the bench that I want to sit on, except that there's this guy who's like sprawled out across the, I mean, these guys, it's like they sit on a bench, especially on the subway, with their legs like out to here. I mean, you know what? No, don't even get me started on that. I don't even want to go down that road. The most irritating thing. No, I don't want to talk about it. I can't even deal with that right now. Oh, a little squirrel. Ah, the squirrel's coming out. Hello, little squirrel. Hi. Hi. You know, I'm not really afraid of squirrels, but that one kind of freaks me out. I don't know what it wants. What do you want? Wow, it wants to be on camera. All right. Ah!